outside filming today, if you haven't already noticed. It's kind of sprinkling, so I'm hoping it won't start pouring down rain. I started doing YouTube after my kids were already born, and it kind of upsets me that I don't have footage of that. With Charlie, I did have a little bit of videotaping, and I can't find the tape anywhere. Nowhere. Just completely gone, which really upsets me because that's the only footage I have, and I barely even took any photos because I figured I had the video. I didn't need photos. It's pretty upsetting. And with the other two, I don't have any footage of them either. But what I did do for Charlie was make him a scrapbook, and I semi-made one for Bobby, and I didn't make any at all for Kinley, so but I did start making YouTube videos like right after Kinley was born, just a couple months after she was born. Although the camera quality is horrible, I can still go back and semi-see Kinley as a little bitty baby. So I was wanting to do this a little bit of a recap of my labors and deliveries. The kids are outside playing, so you'll probably hear them in the background. So I'm going to start off with Charlie. I was 17 when I got pregnant with Charlie. I was very young, very naive, and had no idea what was going to happen. I was very scared to have him, like physically have him. But we did very well. I went a week overdue. His due date was July 6th, and I had him July 12th. So it was like exactly 1 week overdue. He weighed 7 pounds, 2 ounces, and was 21 inches long. And I got induced, so I went in at night. Probably 8 o'clock at night, and they let me sleep. They really didn't do anything that night. And in the morning they started the Pitocin, breaking my water and all that stuff around 6 in the morning. And Charlie came out about 6 that evening. So I'm going to show you just a little book of how he all started. So this is in January. I was 2.5 months pregnant. It's a little ultrasound of him. His little body. I did not know what I was having at that point, just a little beam. And then March, I was 22 weeks pregnant and found out it was a boy over here. Okay, so there he is. You can see it's a boy. Here I am, what's that say, 6 months pregnant. See, with Charlie I was very small, very small. Okay, so this is my cousin Brandon, the one that Charlie is named after. This is in June, so that was 1 month before he was born, ultrasound. And this is how big my belly was at his baby shower, which I also don't have any photos of. Here is me and Zach taking maternity photos together. More maternity photos. Oh, a few more maternity photos. Those were my favorite. And here's July 12th. Charlie was born. There me and him are. Isn't he so cute? And there's me at the hospital, me and Zach. And then here's some professional photos. If you don't already know, I used to work for JCPenney's Portraits. Back then, there's his cousin Brandon, a picture behind him. So here's Zach with his great-grandma Esther that passed away not too long ago, a couple years ago. And this is Charlie's first bath. Charlie and Daddy sleeping together. Here is Charlie, 2 months old. Okay. Ooh, I love that baby picture of Charlie. It's one of my favorites. It says, the shirt says, "Tough guys need sleep too." I remember thinking that was so cute. Oh, here's Charlie's first Christmas. That's his aunt beside him, Zach's little sister. Here's a couple more family portraits. Says he's 6 months old there. Oh, and then it jumps from 6 months to his first birthday. Look how chunky he was. Oh, you're so cute. I miss him being this little. We'll go ahead and move on to Bobby. Bobby was born May 24th, 2012. He weighed 7 pounds, 2 ounces also, but he was only 20 inches long, so he was 1 inch less than Charlie. I was also induced with him, but I got induced with him a week early before his due date. So his due date was like May 30 something, and I ended up having him a week early. And not because of any complications or anything. I just remember going into the doctor's office and crying. I remember telling the doctor I needed the baby out of me. I was been pregnant for 2 years. I wanted him out. So she induced me the next morning at 6 a.m. and he came out at 12 or 1, between 12 and 1. So here's this baby book that I started for him. It still has the picture of the family that was in there. So this one I pretty much colored. Here's Bobby's little ultrasound. There's a little peanut in there. And then down here is the 19-week ultrasound when we found out he was a boy. Here I am pregnant with a couple pictures with Charlie in them. And another ultrasound, which I thought is what I just showed you, but it says it's a boy, 19 weeks. And then here is Bobby's little hospital pamphlet. They give everyone this at the hospital. It's just like a little card with your baby's first picture. Here's my wristband, or his wristband, and his hat he was born with. And then on this side is a few pictures of me and Zach holding Bobby for the first time. Some more hospital pictures. Here's Zach and Charlie. Here's little Bobby when he was a little baby. Oh, look how little sweet he was. I always call him my little man baby because he was born bald and just looked like a little old man. Oh, he just looked like a little old man. Oh, I miss it so much. Oh, look at that one. He's so cute. Here he is at 1 month old. So cute. And him getting older and older. Oh, look at that little picture. He's so cute. And I guess this is the last one. It's just Charlie and Bobby together. This is brothers. Aren't they so cute? I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep. Okay, so Kenley was born October 6th of 2013. She came 3 weeks early. If she would have came 1 day earlier, they would have had to take her to the NICU just for the age requirement. She would have been considered, I guess, prematurely born. I'm not really sure, but since I waited 1 extra day, her water actually broke at midnight. I remember waking up, because my water never broke with the boys before. I was really scared. I was like, oh my goodness. I told Zach, I said, go get the boys up. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And when I came back from the bathroom, he was still sitting in bed and just staring at the TV, and I said, what are you doing? And I said, my water broke, we have to go to the hospital. So he looked up at me, serious as could be, and said, I thought you were joking. So I got him to get up and help me get the boys ready. We took him over to my grandma's house and went to the hospital, and my water broke at 12 o'clock that night. They gave me sleeping medicine to try to sleep, so I slept for a while until about 6 in the morning, and my body would not contract at all. I've had no contractions on my own, so they ended up giving me the Pitocin just like the boys. And I remember specifically telling my nurse, as soon as you give me this Pitocin, it'll be time to push, because I go really fast as soon as they give me the Pitocin, and she didn't believe me, of course. And they gave me the Pitocin, and she was out by 10 o'clock. She was like, no, I'm sorry, it's probably more around 11. It was like 10:30 or 11. They didn't end up giving me the Pitocin until like 8 o'clock. And she was born a couple hours later, just like I told the nurse. So I don't have a scrapbook for her, but hopefully I'll insert a few photos while I was talking of each of the children, especially Kinley, just because I don't have a scrapbook for her and that makes me feel a little sad. But maybe one day I will make one for them. I love them so much and I can't wait to have another one, so hopefully soon God will bless us with another little baby to take care of. And they're all so close in age, and they're best friends. I'm glad that we had them so close in age just because of that fact that they are best friends. They all play with each other, they help each other, and Charlie's such a good oldest brother. I'm so thankful that he's the oldest because he's really just such a good boy, and he's the leader of the group. And he knows what to do and what's wrong, right from wrong, without you even having to tell him. And all of his brother and sister look up to him a lot. Anywho, if you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, and I will make more videos for you guys. If you want to see any video in particular or have any questions, ask them down below. I'd be happy to answer them, either in the comments or maybe a Q&A video. But anyways, that would be all for today, so bye. Mommy go with you. You wanna go? Okay. Watch your head. You ready? Whee! Whoa! It's super fast. Follow Brayden. Come on, Charlie. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, let's go.
How are you gonna get?